Afternoon, everybody. It's me, the Rebel Sharon girl. I thought today I wanted to do a flip through of all the papers and pages that I have made for this particular. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet because I don't know how I'm going to even put it together yet. But I'm going to go through this and show you guys what's going on in there. And then we're going to glue. Doesn't look like much here, guys, but I'm going to glue these down onto. I've already sprayed these. Hi, Candy. How are you today? So anyway, we're going to smash these and roll them, and we're going to put them, because the Jelly Roller brayer is not just for jelly rolling. I'm going to try and use it today to smash flowers and glue them. So how are you doing today, Candy? Okay, so there. And scissors in the scissor jar. Okay, so I think I'll just wait. I'm going to wait just a few minutes until Holly gets in here. We're going to need her to moderate. And I want everybody to check out what I have up on the screen. That's for Rosemary Morris's channel. Shannon Green's having a huge D-stash sale. So I encourage everyone to go over there. And Holly will be putting the link in the chat here in just a few minutes when she gets in here. Trying to get rid of my bursitis in my hip. Man, I tell you, that bursitis and stuff is really, I think it's the weather. Do you live down where it's all wet? You know, where they're getting, I don't mean it like that where it's all wet. I mean like where all the weather is. Hi, Hollywood. So I was asking Candy, like, what area did she live in? Does she live down where the hurricanes are or up where the fires are? What part of the country are you being punished for living in? The rainy part, the burny part? Where I mean the burn part, rainy part. Hi, Holly. Oh my gosh. I didn't, I don't know. So anyway, I hope your bursitis starts feeling better, Candy. You know, I'll be keeping you in my prayers. Wow, it's cool. Thanks for coming over, guys. I'm going to start going through this in a second. And then I have some other things I found today. And when we start gluing, we're going to have a lot of fun with this because I'm going to fill one of these or this. I'm not sure. I'm going to let you guys tell me what bottle to use if you're even in here. I'm going to pour my matte medium into one of these bottles while I'm on and see what happens while I'm on live. I can only see a huge mess coming my way, but I'm going to cross my fingers. I do have a funnel available. I'll try that. So what's everybody doing today? Hi, Nash. Oh, my goodness. It's nice for everybody to come in. Thank you, Holly. Thank you very much. If throughout the stream, you guys, just you pop over there and check out Shannon Green's stuff. Shannon's been doing art for so many years, and she has some really nice vintage stuff. As a matter of fact, when she was showing her very first couple of flow journals, she was showing she had a tattered angel fold out inside a couple, or I don't know, maybe many at this point because I had to leave. Tattered angel fold outs, and they were so cool looking. And I thought, I know about tattered angels because that's where I learned about these. Was it Shannon Green's on Shannon Green's channel? So check her out, guys. She's a great artist. Let me put this over here. I keep that bottle to remind me that if I see it, I see tattered angels. I mean, I'll have to get some more. But it's hard to find for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I need to check the website out. Lolly, I am. I'm happy for her too. Everybody will probably get at least one thing there, but it doesn't, you know what? And it won't matter what you get, Lolly. It'll all be wonderful. Whatever Shannon puts up there, whoever gets it is going to get a treat because she has some really, when she, when you look at it and you see like graphic 45 papers and some of that stuff is vintage papers, and I doubt you could get that tattered angel header. I doubt you can get that anymore. So you just wanted to get one thing of hers? Oh, but not for 60 or 70 bucks? Yeah. Well, I think that the bidding will start settling. It'll start settling down a little bit. Right now, everybody's just there. Everybody's so anxious to just grab something, but anyway, Holly, did you put in Rosemary's link? I was also going to ask you if you could put in Shannon Green's channel. And I don't know her Shannon Green's channel as well as Rosemary's when you get going there. Hi, Daniel. It's very nice to see you this afternoon. I was over at your channel and I was thinking, where did you go? See, before I say hi, when I come into a live room, I always go out, I like it. And then I go out and I share it, over in the tweeters and the Facebooks, the Instagrammies, and over at the parlor. And some things I put over in my Discord. But those are just things that that interested me at the moment or whatever. So I don't know any of you if you use Discord, but I do have a Discord channel, and you're welcome to come over there and join it. How's my baby James, Daniel? I also, Lady Vixen, my Empress, if you're in here, could you do me a favor? Could you private message me your address again? Because I was sending some things out and I have your name down there, but I can't find the address. So I would appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Lori Painty Girl. How's it going, girlfriend? Let me move some of this. This book is huge, you guys, and I don't even know if I can get it on, if I can get it all on the screen. But guess what? I'm going to try. I don't know if I can turn my, well, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Let me see if I can, if I raise it. See, no, it doesn't want to do it that way. Get down there. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the whole thing in. I could maybe if I do it this way. But you get the idea. It's really big. No. Come on, camera. I should have left it alone. It was probably better. It was probably better. It might fix itself, huh? I doubt it. I have to, Daniel, maybe someday. Oh, he's sleeping now. Okay. Thank you, Empress. Oh. Oh, the baby was out stomping in mud puddles. Oh my goodness. Daniel, that's awesome. Letting a baby be a baby. Okay. So I'll show you how this whole thing ended up, because it's going to be like that. And then there's a folded part here. Ah! I can't post in Mary's group. Oh, that's okay, Holly. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're talking about sharing out my stream? Oh, you were trying to share it over in Fibsville Friends. That's okay, Holly, honey. Don't worry about it. I'm not. What I'm worried about is I was trying to get this whole folder to fit on screen. But anyway, it's going to fold over, you guys, and I'll show you that in a minute, too. See? Here's like the the part that's going to fold over. And then it's got just this stuff here on the back. All right. Oop. Let me take these off. That's causing a Craft-A-Lanch problem already right off the bat. I don't understand why I cannot get my I can't get this to work and show the whole dang thing. Jar out of the way. Okay. This is as good as it's going to get, I guess. Because the camera doesn't want to let you guys see the whole thing. So here's one side of it right here. That's the inside cover, and I haven't finished it yet. But I don't know if this will be finished by the end of the year or not. And this one I just did the other day. And I still need to do something on the inside here. This is my this was my butterfly girl. Glued her on here. I don't know. I don't like the finish on this, so I might sand it and then try and do it again. And then I just did this one too the other day. This one I've done, that's been around for a while. This one here has been around for a while. What's it say on here? I must have put something on here because it says something about if you're a friend of mine or something, is the crazy level. Oh, if you're a friend of mine, you know that the crazy level doesn't get any higher here or something like that. This is stuff here I'm going to use in the book. And this was the insides of a bird book that I cut apart. I want to be careful here, make sure I don't have anything in here that's going to dox anybody. This was just something I was going to put in here. Let me see here. This must have been something from Lynn, maybe. You are his child. You are a child of the king. You are his beloved. You are his beloved daughter. He wants you to be in his presence. He calls you, bringing all your hopes, longings, sorrows, and cares, and lay them at his feet. You are welcome in the throne room. Hebrews 2:11-13. That was kind of nice. I must have put that there for a reason, kids. Let me see what this is all about. Oh, okay. I want to keep this. These are some quotes that I put down. These are just some cuts off some paper that I'm going to use in here. This is some kind of watercolor paper that I have a pad of that. This is it says Christine Adolph. It was printed in the USA. And I think, well, I'm almost sure, Lynn sent this, Creative Imaginations, Scrapbooking Made Easy. Creative Imaginations, LLC, Huntington Beach, California, 92647. So I don't know if you can still get this kind of paper, but let me tell you something. It's beautiful. I mean, this paper is awesome. But I think this is some vintage because Lynn sent that to me. What we got here? Oh, football. Oh, Holly, look, I was looking for these to put on the back of the ATCs, remember? I know, Lolly, it is kind of big, isn't it? And then here's some stuff that's going to go in it. Ooh, I was looking for some of this to stamp on. That's okay. I'll come back and get it. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is just some date stuff I was probably going to throw in there. Oh, these are the jelly print. Jelly print on those. This came out of that really, really old book of pages, and I couldn't get them off. I'll get that out and show it. But see on the back here, I don't know if I can get it to focus, but it's a really old newspaper print that came, and then they cut, I don't know, but it's old. Someone told me it was very old, the book. These are some samples that I got from the Shade Store. They will send you some free samples if you want some. Just don't overwhelm them. But look, these are some really, really nice fabrics from the Shade Store. So I'll be using these too. And I think it was, I'm not sure, Arlene or Violet who turned us all on to that. There's nothing in there. I really don't know. Oh, okay. This stuff here needs to go. Oh, I stole a bunch of these from my husband's tackle making boxes. I don't know if I can get it. It probably won't focus, but these are really old. These little spool things. Crap. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, they're really cool. Really, really cool old. But I'm going to use that in here too. These are just some envelopes to make pockets. These are just to make some pockets. Here's the front. Here's the front of what I started with. Okay, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but here's the inside cover. Then here's the next page. I think it's my glasses that are dirty, not my screen. I was thinking my screen looks really dirty. Well, it's all, Lolly, it's just things that I've done that I just am putting together in this book. I've never put a flow journal together yet. I've watched Lynn Wright put several together. I've watched them be done over at Rosemary's. And today Shannon Green is selling, is destashing a bunch of flow journals. So, and those are pretty hot. So here's another page that I made. This page here, these are some of this one here I've had a while, but I use this glossy paste on here for some of these roses. You can see right there. And it's really, really pretty. It's real kind of shiny. And then this one, I did this one live. Oh, I gotta get my hand up here. These are some that I just, whoa, baby, hold it. Hold on. Hold on, camera. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Nope, maybe not. Need something to ground this moho with. It does not. Let me try this, my pen. Will that do it? Okay, I'm gonna have to keep my hand on here. Okay, and then you guys, I did this one the other day, and where I put that there, and then this piece, and I was trying to remember who Diane, oh, I can't think of her name right. Boy, this camera doesn't like my art pages. Not at all. Too much shine. I know, it is. Oh, hi, Gamma. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for coming and seeing my papers. My work. I don't usually like flip through a whole bunch at one time. Usually I'll grab 2 or 3 here, but today I thought I'm going to show some of the stuff that's going in this book and what the book is all about. So when you do come over to my channel and catch me live, you'll know what I'm doing when you see me making all these pages. Because in the end, all these pages, when they're completed, will all be bound, okay, in a book. And the back of these pages are all going to have lines. It's going to be lines across the back with like a light wash, maybe a coffee wash or some kind of ink wash on the back of the pages so they can be journaled on. Anyway, I blabber on, don't I? But that's what I'm doing. That's what all these pages are for. And this one here. Some of these I had started. Some of them I just did the backgrounds to. This one I had this one done a while back. And I did this with wood blocks. Oh, here's what that paper said. A perk of being my friend is that the crazy level cannot get any higher. And ladies, if you follow me around, it doesn't get any. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Anyway, I painted this, and I wasn't crazy about all this up here, but I was crazy about the rose because I've been practicing how to paint a rose for so dang long that I think, but anyway, I wanted to keep that. And what's this? This is just a stamp. Some stamps that I got off of Mercari. If you haven't shopped at Mercari, you guys don't know what you're missing. Maybe Holly could put Mercari in. She'll put it in there a little while, guys. Watch for it, and you'll be. Let's see here. Can you see all these? These were just stamps that I had. So, from Mercari. This here is the one that I worked on the other day. And speaking tattered angels, I have my angels out a few days ago and made this page. Not sure how I'm going to finish the inside yet. I need some more pumpkin up here. And I might try to paint one. Lori Paint Girly, she just spent some time last night with me one-on-one and helped me do some paint strokes. So I was pretty excited about that. So I might be able to paint a pumpkin up there up in that left-hand corner there. We'll see. And maybe up in here a pumpkin or something. It's odd venturing away from my blue because everybody knows I just love blues. You know, like this here. I don't know what I'm going to paint back here, but I do love it. Is it still having a seizure there, Daniel? So, okay, there's a page. This is a page. These have to be finished. You can see the edges are not finished yet on any of these. Yeah, I have to definitely get some stuff finished. This goes this way. This is a new stencil that I got from Paint and Paper Studios. And Xander has a lot of really cool stuff over there. And then Holly, can we put Paint and Paper Studios in as well? Thanks for coming, everybody, if I missed you coming in. Okay, I don't know who all was in the chat or in the stream when I did this, but we named this Little Shop of Sharon Horrors. Because it kind of turned out to be like a little shop of horrors. And then the Little Shop of Horror tree. Oh, but I do love shiny. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I need to move that over here. Okay. Now we're getting here to the back where there's more pages. All right, this is going to be a really big book. Okay, these are pockets right here. So they'll have some things inside here. But as you can see, well, I have this signature in here with the rubber band, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so this is one signature inside this. Okay, these are all pockets here. And they're on a piece of, I don't know what you call this. I think it's vellum. I think you call it vellum. This is a piece of scrapbook paper that I have. This is a card from Very Special Lady. I want to make sure I don't dox her. But it says, Sharon, I pray this finds you well, and I hope you enjoy playing with these things. Blessings, Lisa Conway. She does the most beautiful, beautiful art. And what does she tell me? Use your wings. So this card holds a very special place in my heart, and it's going to go in here somewhere. And I have several more of these that I'm going to be putting in here. This is some paper I have. This picture here is going to go on here. And all of these, you see all these rulers. All these rulers have a meaning to me because our friend Janet over at Monkey Island, I tell you what, this woman can do the most precise work you have ever seen, okay? Because she can use a ruler and an X-Acto knife like a mad woman, and I do mean she can make it sing. So anyway, I don't know. Somebody gave me this this paper in this signature here, okay? And I don't know where the paper came from. But here's what I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. See there where it says freedom? Okay, and then there's like a little article there on freedom. Watch. And then look, they put a square around my name. And my name was already on this paper. I did not, came like that. And I was freaked. So I don't know if you could actually see it or not. So that was pretty weird. I thought that was pretty weird, you know. This is the other part of the envelope that that my stuff came in from Lisa. And this is the back side of this signature. I made this little envelope here, and it's got some little sweet things in there. That's a little page there. This little page here still needs some love and attention, but I did make like this little tab here. So I don't really know why. I guess so it can open. Oh, I know why. I think I was going to try and use it as a closure, but anyway, it didn't work. But we still ended up with the page. This page is not finished yet. This back page is not finished. This definitely not finished. And then here's the back of this. Let me get this. Okay. There's going to be a lot of cutting. I have a lot of work that to do. Honey, I'm live. Can you manage your pup? So anyway, all of those are going to be going in here with. What am I missing here? Okay, yeah. But the folder, because this is a folder here, a manila folder, and a lot of these will be manila folders. The idea came from I don't know who is the originator, okay, but I was watching Kathy Arbor, and that's where I got the idea. So I've been working on this pretty much all year since they started doing it over there. Then what do we got there? Ooh, oh, I found another piece of that paper. Look. So I just have let me see something here. What do we got here? That's a piece of that paper. Here's some more paper. Ooh, this is some nice paper going on here. I forgot I even had this paper. How many pieces of paper are there? Oh, it's a big piece of paper. Oh, sweet. Steampunk stuff. I forgot I had this stuff. Oh, I'm so glad I got this out. The other day I was, I don't know who I was watching, but somebody was talking about doing flip throughs, and you know, that they like seeing flip throughs. And I thought, man, I need to flip through. And it's amazing when you do flip throughs, the little gems you find hidden. Rhonda, I hope you're here to cause trouble, honey, because we really need somebody to liven this crew up here. I'm going to glue some weeds down in a second. Right now, I'm just blabbering on. You know how I do. And our internet went down last night. Not only our internet, but our TV went out as well. So, when I got kicked out of Mary's a couple times, but then finally when I got back on, I went over to Mike's because I like going over there and watching their auction. This is some pretty cool paper. Okay, yeah. Oh, here, I think we really do. We need to protect this piece because I'm not going to make the same mistake with this piece here that I did here. This is drying. That's how it just ended up, guys. It's not great, okay? But I'm happy with it. I love it. I'm here for it. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, baby girl. All right, so I gotta fold this over because I don't want any of those papers to be destroyed. So, if you're just joining me and you're just now coming in and checking out my channel and crap, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm doing. This is what I do. Mixed media stuff. Which a lot of people claim is you just get a bunch of stuff, start gluing it down. That can be a good description. This is going to be like one of them dangly things, but I don't have any dangles on it yet. But that's going to go in there. All right. Let me put everything back in here. Crud. I didn't want to do it that way. Okay. That there. Okay, so see, this folds over, and then this folds over there. And for right now, I've been trying to tie it with this ribbon, but I think I'm going to have to get something stronger so I can hold it until it gets that. It does not want to square up on the corners, so I'm going to have to figure something out there. How to get it to continue to stay in the corners. Get these edges. And do you know where I got my this cardboard was already bent in all the right places because I buy a lot of comic book stuff and graphic novel books, and they probably wouldn't like to hear this, but the mailers that they use, they're called Gemini mailers. They are the best, the freaking best for making stuff. The queens. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's see. I got a lot of extra here. We'll just tuck it in there for right now until I decide what to do. I don't want to cut it off yet. Never know. I might have to put some dangles on there. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. But this just does not want to get squared off yet. But I'll figure something out. I'm pretty ingenious. Yeah, I have a thing full of a picture full of trains. Yep. My Trump train, that's what I'm calling it. I won't say that anymore throughout the rest of this stream, but I'm just saying that's what I was thinking when I stamped all these trains. So put all that together, and if you'll give me a second, I want to put these back up on the shelf, and we're going to get down to some really mixed media crap here now, because I'm going to try and glue those onto paper, see what happens. I mean, how bad could it be? That needs to go there. Oh, I guess I could here's one that I've been working in too. It's another one, but this one's squared off nicer. So I'm not sure what comic book or graphic novel came in this one, but it worked out real nice. And there's not really anything in here yet in this particular thing, but I just got the cover made, and it still has a lot of work to go. Okay. So now let's see what we can do here with these weeds. Everybody check out the D-Stash sale. They're probably going to be there for a good long time today, so keep popping in and out over there so you don't miss something. All right, now like I said, I already treated, or I already put sprayed these. So thank you, Rhonda. Okay. Put that there. So I really don't know how this is going to work, but what I need is a piece of white paper. That's what I need here. I must have been, here's a piece of paper here. I must have been writing something down because I got Daniel's Twitter thing. So I must have been trying to remind myself to tweet something over to him. Here, I don't know if that'll show up any better or not, but I can always get the, these are off my scrappy flower that, my neighbor got me when my puppy died. So I call it the scrappy plant. I don't know if this will, I'm going to take off some of these bigger leaves before I start rolling, smashing. I know, Rhonda, I have to be good. I too am trying to be good. The only thing I have had to get was my modeling paste, which I use a lot of, and my glue. I'm just really, well, plus, I can't go over to Amazon like I used to and just, find something for $3 or $4 and, pop it in there. I probably lost all of my good stuff because we left. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if these are going to work or not, but everybody say hi to Gamma. She's here. It does. Okay. I'm going to just take the top off of this one because I think it's too fat down at the bottom. Here's what happens when you start moving crap around, okay? There's my scissors up here. My scissors and my junk brushes belong right there. Okay, now I feel better. Take that off there. Brian's out trying to work on his boat, and the motorcycles keep going back and forth. They're going to, there's a winery out here by us. And that's what they're doing. They keep going. They keep going back and forth to the winery. Okay. I was using that for a junk thing. Let's see here. I hope that I think these are going to flatten out really pretty and work. I do. Ew. One of my hairs from my head there. And my dog's out there singing. I hope you can't hear him. I mean her. That's Angel. That's not the little furry dog. Question. Anyone here a part of the Fibsville Facebook group? I cannot find the group in my groups list. Does yours show up? I can go look real quick, Holly, and bring it up. I'll bring it. I can bring it up on my screen. I don't know if this is going to work. You guys, please just do not even, don't even, I don't want you to think just because I'm doing that, I do this, and even whether it turns out or it doesn't turn out, either way, okay? No weeds were harmed in the making of this page. Know that. Know it. Know it. Okay. I'm just trying to get them all laid out here before I start rolling. rolling. I probably should roll these separate, the purple ones. I think I will roll those separate. Oh, let's see. I'm going to worry about that one later. Dang, I have got my hairs falling out of my head everywhere here. Lay that way. I'm going to use that to pour my glue into its container. And I have a container here is what I'm going to pour it into. Yes, I'm going to do it live. Do I think I'm going to make a mess? I hope not. But I don't have a choice because Holly was like, wait, don't do it now. Wait until you're going to use it. Because that way you can use what's left in the jar after you're done and not waste it. Okay. Okay, now I'm just being OCD, people, I know. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, I think this is going to work out. Now, you have to keep in mind it's not going to be flat, okay? I like a lot of dimension stuff sticking up off my pages when I do them. So, all right. And thanks, Rhonda. I appreciate that. I could stop what I'm doing and go and pull it up on my screen, but yeah. All right, now let me turn this way a little bit here. Now I got those paint colors. Those are going to be some of the colors that we're going to be using. Holly, is this a good picture? Do you guys think you got a good view here of what I'm doing? Now, the reason I'm kind of dampening this, and I'm not worried about it because I've already sprayed each thing. I took them outside and sprayed them with some kind of stuff. I don't know. Some kind of Krylon stuff. But I do know that if I spray them now that they've been treated, I can roll them and see if I can get them to do what I want. Now, this is an experiment. This is an experiment. All right. Let's move you guys up there and let you dry. And let's see if we can do anything with these purple ones. I don't know what these are going to look like smashed, but oh, sweet, 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 guys. They're going to be great smashed. I don't know if you can see it. Fruit camera. I'll turn my autofocus on in a minute when I get done spraying these. Because apparently autofocus is the ticket to getting some nice crisp pictures. Or it could be I'm not holding it still long enough. I do have a tendency to be impatient. Holly, some of you guys already know I'm pretty impatient. Okay. Holly, you can't share this stream out over in Phibbsville anyway. Because you have to get permission to have permission to put anything in Mary's channel over there in Phibbsville. So I shared it out to my channel and Twittered it, so don't worry about it, honey. The whole group is gone? Phibbsville Friends is gone? No way. Hold on. Stay right there for a second. Let me go see what the heck's going on here. Rochelle. No. Okay, Holly. Lori. I've seen something that looked pretty cool there. Deb Crossan. I was telling her happy birthday. Okay, let me go home to the home page here. And let me see. Where are we at here? Groups. Holy crap, you guys. Phibbsville Friends is not there. It's not on mine either. I don't know. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, you know what? They could be updating it too. If they're like Crafting Gertie. Hi, Gertie. Hi, Azure. Well, I don't know. I just went and looked for it and I couldn't find it, ladies. That's my very first pinned group. Okay. I know some of this is going to have to go because I can't get it to just stop making a. All right, let's keep this purple one just in case. So this is what I have to work with here. That's what I'm going to be gluing down. Is it showing up at all, kids? Let me see. Give me just a second. I know I'm always messing with crap when you all are in here. But let me see if I can fix you have to understand I've only been doing this for under a year. Well, coming up in October it'll be just a year. So okay. Woo. Now let's see. There we go. Yeah, that autofocus, man, that baby, it saves you every time. So if you want to show some close-up stuff, I think the best way to do that is to get your autofocus, turn it on, show what you want to show, and then just click it back off if it's causing interference with your stream. Right now, it's not causing interference with my stream. I don't know why. Usually it does. All right, let's find what we're going to glue this on. Somebody just sent me a message. Hold on, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Because it might be Holly going, "You're doing something wrong, Sharon." Okay, I'm trying to figure out why I don't have Mary's group anymore. Did I get blocked? Well, you know what? Then I guess we're both out. If you're out, I know I'm out, baby girl. Let me go look. I doubt that. I really do. I doubt that. Tanya, Lisa, Shannon Green, prayers. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm out too. I guess we're both out, Holly. Yes. Hi, Arlene. I didn't see Arlene come in. I just now caught Azure. Okay, all these weeds. First I went and I picked all the weed up. Okay, I picked all the weed. Now I got all the weed and I took it outside and I picked a bunch of stuff off the weed. Then I sprayed it with some stuff. And now I'm going to glue this weeds onto some paper. And that's where I'm at. And I just don't see Arlene. Did she come in up here somewhere and I didn't see her? Holly, do you guys have me on a watch thing or something? Why can't I see Arlene? I don't know what's going on over there, but I know they won't. I'm out, so works for me. I'm not going to go and try and get back in because if they blocked my ass out of Phibbsville, friends, you better believe they did it for a good reason. Okay, they did it for a good reason, I'm sure. Okay, let's see here. Let's find what we're going to glue this on. Let's just start a new one of these because I'm going to be using all these folders in that journal thing. I wish I didn't have all this I don't understand why I have so much what do you call that, shadows. I'll find out though. I know who can help me figure that out. I'll have to go to Daniel and ask him. Invite to the group either. Oh, you meant Azure. Okay. I thought, okay. It won't let me send. I know. It won't. It hasn't let me put stuff in there for a long time. You have to have somebody okay it. It probably is Facebook, but I went over there. I went over there sort of kind of back door and there it's there. It's there. So all right, let's quit. I can't stroke over that, people. I really can't. Now, let's see. I'm not going to start out with my good paste on this. I'm going to start out with some like this stuff here, this Mod Podge. I don't even know. Okay, let's see. Oh, I want to make sure everybody knows to check out Shannon Green. They're doing a sale over there at Rosemary Morris's channel. And they have some good, cool looking stuff over there. And everything I do is kind of on the, strange side of how you're supposed to do things. It works for me most of the time. So I'm not gonna freak over it. And I found this great book. So once I do this, I want to show you guys this book I found, and I'm going to start cutting it up. Where's Lori? Oh, that's okay, Holly. I know. I figured it out. I figured out that you were talking about Azure and not Arlene. I know it's hard to grasp that I figured it out on my own, Holly. Oh, my sweet. So anyway, I think we need to take the goo out of it. Definitely we need to take the goo out of it. Get back up there. Okay. Now it will, don't worry, because it's gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to add some more stuff on here before I put the flowers on it. So, where's the... Oh, is it? I don't know if this is the one. I don't think this is it. I'm not going to do too much here. No, that's really not what I was looking for. But I'll leave it there for now since I can't change it. I thought I had some green. Here it is, green. I thought I had some green spray. I only have a couple colors of each thing, and so sometimes it's hard to find. Oh yeah, there we go. Green. Let's see if we can go over that. Yeah. And I know you're like, oh, look at that glue's all still wet. I know it's wet. I know it's so wet. Okay. Let's see. I know the glue's still wet, you guys. Now, you know that, they're, these really are just one of a kind pages. I could never duplicate any of these. So, it's just because I'm so curious to see if something will work. So enjoy this while it lasts, because this is the first and only one I'm doing like this. Unless I could find some really cool dried flowers somewhere. Or, maybe I'll go just buy some blooms. Some blooms somewhere. Trying to see here if I know I'm going to move this down here, because if Lisa, I honestly believe in my heart, if Lisa, my Electric Life Lisa, Holly, can you put Lisa in her channel? Follow Lisa. Lisa's been around a really long time, and she does great art. If she was here, she would say, Sharon, let it hang off the page. Now, when that's done and I take that off, okay, because I tend to not like let things hang off a page for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't. All right, let's see if we can put down some purple here and let's see. Let's put that purple one there. Well, Phibbsville lost their zookeeper without me. Look out for lions, tigers, and bears. You're kidding. You're not in either? Rhonda, are you out? I think that they're overhauling it or something. I just can't imagine all of a sudden, that there's a lot of members in there in Phibbsville Friends. That's crazy. Okay. There. I was at Mary's last night and I'm still a mod, so it has to be something to do with the site itself, kids. Okay. All right, here we go. Now comes. Let's see here. Put that book there. I've been locked up in my house since the COVID crap. I can't go out. I can't go nowhere. Only place I went to dentist because they had made a 6 a.m. appointment for me. I was the only one there. Don't you just love it when you're there all by yourself? You're just all by your lonesome. Sometimes it's better that way. Okay. I know. I don't go out very often right now either. It can be very. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Lori taking a nap. Yeah. Well, I know she'll come back and check out the recording. She needs to be over at Shannon's because she needs to get some things. And Holly, we probably should put Lori's thing in there too. Okay. Let's see what happens here. This is going to take patience to see if this is going to work, you guys. Ooh, wait and see. Just lay down there. I know it doesn't look like it's going to work, but I think it's going to work, you guys. If I'm patient and take my time here, I think all of this is going to stick right down into all that Mod Podge, and it's going to make like a well of flour. And then it'll dry clear. So as long as it dries clear, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah. I know what a mess we got. Just added you as a friend. You should be able to see your tag on Phibbsville. Thanks, Gertie. I don't know. I don't know how I got. Well, anyway, let's move on from Phibbsville, okay? Like I said, if they blocked me in Phibbsville, they had a damn good reason, because that's how strict they are over there. Okay, they have standards, and if I got blocked, it's because I wasn't meeting somebody's standard, and that's fine. All right, we got a lot of glue there. Ooh. Now, this is going to take a couple of coats of this. Let me dry it for a minute. Oh, thanks, Azure. I'm loving this experiment a lot. Now I'm going to dry it just for a little bit and I want to get it tacky, like a tackiness to it. And you know what else I can do is, after all this is dried, I can add a little bit of ink or something to the flowers to brighten them up if I want to. But I don't know if I want to. I think I want to leave them real chunky and matty like this. And I have a big bird that's going to go right in the center of this. Look how gooey that's going to be. You guys, when this dries, it's going to be clear. But look at all of the gooey stuff that's going to be there. But once it starts getting sticky and I roll it again and I start rolling it, wait a minute, let me see. And I start rolling it again, it's going to stick down inside that what do you call that, Mod Podge stuff? That is, wait a minute, let me see. Come on, autofocus, or else I'll just take your butt right off there. See, when it dries, it's gonna look pretty cool, I think. Anybody else? Thanks, Holly. And Pink Girly Lori has she also has an Etsy shop with lots of really cool stuff in there, and you can check that out. We call her Lightbulb Lori. Okay, I didn't name her that. Lori Loves Montana named her that because Lori Painted Girl, she paints lots and lots and lots of stuff on light bulbs. Azure, I'm gonna put it in my that big book I was showing earlier. You might not have got here when I was doing the flip through of the book that all this stuff's going in. And the reason I started using these folders is that they're cheap. And once you do something on them and use a lot of mediums, because I do use a lot of different mediums, it keeps getting stiffer and stiffer. And you automatically have let me see here. I better open this up real quick, or else I'm going to be mad at myself. There we go. See, you automatically have a cover. Oh no, I got cat hair in my stuff. Okay, man. Whew. And it automatically, once it dries, you automatically have the beginnings of a book. Sharon, don't take it personally until we know the facts. Chill. Oh, Holly, please don't even go there. I'm not even. Right now, my biggest worry is if I'm going to ruin my, which I think I am, probably ruining my thing here. But I do have some Murphy's oil soap, and that'll clean. Generally, Murphy's oil soap will clean off matte medium off of stuff if you soak it long enough. So I'm pretty sure we'll go to the soaking phase when I'm done here. Stick. Okay. Oh, I know baby wipes. I need baby wipe. Rough, bark. Wow! Try. And there goes the motorcycles again. Oh, Brian went off to the store. He's going to get me some new kind of soap he found online, but he also found it at the store. To clean my hands from all this glue while I'm in this OCD phase in my life of gluing junk down. That's what I call it, the glue phase. Then, I could always go to the color phase. One thing I haven't done is I haven't done a flip through of my journals. And that brings me back to someone saying something about, doing flip throughs. And I need to flip through my dream journals because I do have several dream journals that I've been working in. Can you guys hold your ears for another second? I don't think that it seems... Okay. Holly, thank you for working so hard today. It's kind of like a lava soap, Rhonda. Oh, what did he call it? It's kind of like lava soap, but it's a liquid lava soap. If it makes sense. He says that mechanics use it. And he says that my hands look like a mechanic after a day in my art corner. I call it my art corner, guys, because I don't have an art studio because I'm not really that great an artist. But I do have an art crafty corner. And if you ask Lori Montana, she calls it Sharonville. And that came from somebody else from a year or so ago, maybe longer, named me Sharonville. So it could take this forever to dry, guys. I need it to get stickier. Well, let me put this over here to dry for just a second, and then I'll show you something I found. And I was pretty excited when I found it. This book of natural remedies. Holy moly, girls. This thing is huge. But it wasn't the remedies itself that were that excited me about this book when I found it. And I have, oh my goodness, I probably have a couple hundred cookbooks, all kinds of cookbooks. This is my bird journal. This was something I started early in the year. I think that they were calling it some kind of journal. And then I put it all in this bag and kind of got off the beaten path of what I was doing with that. I know the kind of soap you're talking about. I don't know. He says that's okay. Don't worry about it, Rhonda. I think he's going to see if he can find it in a flavor like lemon, or he thinks he can find it in lemon, lime, or something like that. So, oh, see back in here. I know, it's like, oh my gosh, Sharon, you're going to rip that book up. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to rip it up. I'm going to cut out the plant, the name of the plant, and what the remedy is, and kind of make a, I think I'm going to try and start out with like, the most common things that people, that ails people. But along with doing that, look at all the wonderful color and cool pages. And they're not that glossy page. They're that satiny paper. So I bet when I do get ready, they're going to glue down. They'll glue down beautifully. So, I mean, look at how crisp the color is in this book. I mean, I was so like, ooh, I like it. And it just goes on. There's, oh, look. Yeah, I found this one too. Here. There is a remedy in this book if you get bit by one of these nasty spiders. I just love how they did the plants in here. They're just so nice and simple, and they'll be beautiful on pages. I'm gonna have to find an old book though. I need to find one of those ledger books. I need to check with some of the girls and see who has one. They all probably have, somebody has a couple laying around that they're going to put in an auction. But that's the kind of book I need to cut this up in order to put it in there. So, lemongrass, chapskin is like dates. Oh, here we go. Oil to prevent stretch marks. 4 drops of mandarin, 3 drops of neroli, 3 drops of lavender, 5 teaspoonfuls of sweet almond oil, and 1 teaspoonful of wheat germ oil. Massage into the abdomen twice a day from the 5th month pregnancy, and that will keep you from having stretch marks. Now, ladies, how many of you are thinking about jumping right in that let's have a baby wagon? Anybody? Is there anybody out there who's jumping on board with that? Okay. Yeah, there's some there. So anyway, this book here is going to be a little gem when I start cutting it up. Whew. All right, let's see how we're doing over here. Sometimes if I just, oh yeah, okay, that's looking good. Hydrating, time to hydrate. Everybody hydrate. There we go. See, now it's getting sticky. I can start pushing it down. I can start pushing it down with my fingers. Yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to stick. And like I said, it's a little unorthodox the way I do it. Maybe other people have done it this way. I've not seen anybody do it this way. And I don't know what even gave me the idea to experiment and see if it would work this way. Probably because I probably have seen someone do it. I got to take that autofocus off now. Yeah, there'll be no babies around here unless they're grandbabies. You know, those babies that you can borrow for a day and then give them back. Those are the kind of babies that's the only kind of baby I want these days. Oh my goodness. Come on, Logitech camera, get on here. Excuse me just a second, guys. My Logitech takes forever to load. I don't know why, it just does. But I want to take this autofocus off right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. How's that now? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Anyway, so it's working though. You know, it may seem it's unorthodox, but it's sticking. Oh, I like how the purple's coming out up here. You can't see it yet, but that purple really is turning out pretty good up there. Yeah. Come off of there. Oh, well, too late now. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let that sit again for a minute. And this is my dream journal, and it's just about finished. But I think I want to do a flip through of this today too, because I don't do flip throughs when I'm working, but today I thought it'd be a good day to do flip throughs because I don't know, somebody mentioned flip throughs, and I know I keep saying that. It's because I'm trying to remember who it was. It just kept saying, oh yeah, got to do the flip throughs though. Okay, so here's this flower here. It came out of my garden. This one. Just some stuff. I was working on doing this kind of stuff when Christy Biddleson was on my show. She came on and was teaching me how to do the mandalas on stone. They're just so lovely. They are. And mine's I've had mine a while. It's getting a little, getting a little wear on it, but it always stays right up here somewhere where I can always get to it. So that's what all that is. And it was on, oh my gosh, that's been a long time ago. That was on February the 29th. It was called Namaste Saturday. Art Mandala Dart and Dot Work. Christy Biddleson. Thank you so much, Christy, for that lovely show. I have it pinned. On my YouTube channel because it was one of the best and highly rated shows I had, actually. So I'm really grateful that you came on. You came on with me. Okay, so here's some more paste. Let me see. This here, my Lisa Frank kind of color page here. I don't know. I put a bunch of stuff back in here. A bunch of stickery stuff. I don't know why, but I did. I guess because everybody else was sticking stuff in their books, and I thought, well, I'll stick some crap in my book too. And there we go. Oh, and then we have some birds, and this came from I can't. Oh, who sent me this snail? I'm so sorry. Somebody sent me this snail. And it was in the mail, and on their envelope, and I cut it out. This is just some sticker, and I never could get this paper to work correctly, but there it is. And this is my take on the creepy baby look, because I do know that Brooke over there at one of the channels, she does creepy babies. Well, that's my creepy baby look. Girl with the bird. I still have some space. I can do something there. That's just a page with this little doohickey in it here. I don't know. Flower power. Everybody, if you're new and you're coming in, you need to check out Shanna Green's sale. And she's doing that over at Rosemary Morris's channel. So I hope everybody pops over there. and checks that out. I kind of had fun doing this. I know it kind of looks ugly. It really kind of does look ugly, but have you ever seen Cuban snails? They are so pretty. No, Azure, did you see the picture of that moth I put on my Facebook page? I forget, somebody told me what kind of moth it was. But I took a picture of the moth in the morning out on the wall, and then I went back out and this is Monkey Island Janet's page. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I was doing something that day that she was on with me. I don't know what that is. But then I went back out, like, yeah, the Luna moth. So I go out there and there's one moth. Then the afternoon I go out. Then there's two of them. And I mean, they're doing they were doing the let's have baby Lunas. Yep, they were going to do some Lunas. This is like a scratch thing I did. I don't. I was actually copying off of something I saw, trying to get the mouth to, to be able to do a profile. It wasn't so much the look, but the profile to see if I could get it. And I still have some work to do up in here. Oh, those Luna butterflies, moths, they're tropical. Well, we have a lot of tropical trees and stuff around here that somebody planted. Like we have a Japanese empress tree out inside of the house. It's really nice. I still have some pages here. I just fell in love with this shiny paper. Okay, with these butterflies. But I had such a limited amount that I had to stick it into my journal. So then I thought, I'm started making some little tabby things off to the side. That's my Eileen page. It just says love our friendship. There's some pages here that still can be done. I don't know. I was testing a stamp out there. This is some more Christy Biddleson stuff I was doing. Let's see here. I had those pages to do. Love, Grace, and Joy. I put this up on my story page. This cat, I'm telling you what, this cat at this scratching at the keyboard here. I mean, at the turntable. I just loved it. I just loved that picture so darn much that I still hadn't decided that this page is going to be finished or not. I have a Pinterest board with tons of moss. Really? I didn't know that, Azure. I'll go over there. I live in southern Missouri, Azure. I was shocked to see them, but you know what's really cool? They were just a gift. Little gift from God for me that day, because I was feeling kind of blue, and I go out there and bam, there's this beautiful moth, and I go back out and bam, there's another beautiful moth. So here's my bird. I'm still trying to figure out the wing part here, which I saw somebody who had a picture of a bird that they did kind of like that. This is one of my favorite pages here. I don't know why I think it's my favorite page. It just is. There is an artist I follow on Insta. She made handmade moths. Oh, I bet they're beautiful. Anyway, so I just love how this page here turned out. I don't know why. It's not very, it's not very, I don't know, not very pretty by some standards, but I like the graphic. I'm trying to think of I can't think of the word I'm looking for. So this one here, rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. Little tab. How we doing over here? Are we getting dry? Ooh, we're getting there. A little bit more. Oh, here's my little window bird I did. He's got, I embossed him with some Timmy embossing powders. It made him kind of cool looking. I don't know. Maybe, sort of. Everybody was doing the fairy thing. Fairy page. So I did a fairy page. I didn't do a fairy journal, but I did do a fairy page. Did I buy all the stuff to make a fairy journal? Yes, I did buy all the stuff to make the fairy journal, but I never finished it. There's too many journals. So what I've done is I've picked a few, like this one and a couple others, that I'm trying to finish. And then all these pages here are going to be for next year's starting point. Okay, so these are just some. It says, I'm not afraid. I was born to do this. So that day I must have been feeling kind of spry, huh? Oh, here's a little number. Must be a Timmy number. Trees. This here page, I've had fun doing this. And Lori Paint Girly, she was on, and I was messing with it, and she was like, just stop, Sharon, just stop and leave it alone. So I did, and I'm very happy that she told me to, because it turned out pretty good, I think. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, wait a minute. I can't, this over here I can't show, but anyway, there's that page. And this page here, I swear you guys, this is a napkin. It's a baby wipe. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can hold it still long enough that it'll focus. It's a baby wipe. And when I laid it down, it just started looking like flowers. And so I just started outlining them. This page here, yeah. Well, I wonder where Holly and everybody went. Maybe it's just you and me, Azure. Shh. Okay. Let's see here. This was a fun page here to do too. Got kind of. I found these little satin flowers, and then my bird. Back to the bird thing, and some of those old. I cut those out of the that book of old things, old pictures. So I'm kind of glad that I'm making the flip through while I'm waiting for my weeds. Waiting for my weeds to dry here. They're drying though. I just did her. I just did her a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago. And the little stars, those are stamps. But the rest of it I did by hand, and I'm really proud of how she turned out. Nothing special, it's nothing really that great, but I think that she turned out absolutely lovely. For my skill level, I think that she turned out lovely. Oh, here's some crazy, I don't know what kind of crazy flower that got started. Some of these are just smack and dragon pages that, as y'all's fearless leader Dee Dee calls it, smack and dragon. Just put anything down. Here's some more, my birds. My bird page. And my little book. Thank you. I think, I'm getting better at it. It does take a lot of practice. I mean, like Mary, she's whipping out, Ruth, whatever her name, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. last night. I mean, Mary's got mad skills, mad freaking skills. I wish I even could. I'll probably never get that good, but I can always try. Another homage to Eileen. Oh, here's one. This here hasn't been. This was. Okay, there we go. Here's an I did post a picture of this, but here's an up close, maybe if it'll focus at all. This little page here. I love this page. Turned out great. She has got some hot, mad drawing skills. And then we got this here. I just did a few, when did I do these? This here I just did a month or so ago. But I really like the depth and everything I got in this. It's so hard. I think I'm finally getting into my stride because I'm starting to be able to replicate stuff to get to realize how to make things stand off the page and give them depth. I watch a lot of videos, art videos. I watch a lot of videos, period. Thank you very much, Azure. Oh, Holly, what are we having for lunch? And then this here was just, actually, this was leftover paint from something. And so I just started dabbing it and I thought, okay, I'll call it a flower. I threw those little things on there. Okay, there's no need to see that, but this turned out really cute. This little page here. And then it's just a half a page and it's on cloth. And then you come over here and it's got this little flower on this side. I'm waiting to put some more words on here. Xandra over at Paint and Paper Studio, she's got some, she's looking for some stuff, and I think she found a good metal die that says Dream on it that I can start using. This page kind of turned out, this page was kind of weird, but it turned out okay, I guess. It doesn't have the word down here yet, but it's got that little placard there waiting. A lot of 3D stuff in here. I really had a lot of fun working in this one. Not too many pages left to go, so here's some stuff that I collected to go on these 2 black pages. And that's it. There's just the stuff back here. Yep, it ended up being pretty fat. It's like going to be my first real fatty thing going on here. So I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. Thank you, Candy, very much. Now we'll go back and let's finish my thoughts on this. Yeah. Oh. All right, here's this. I need to put this right here to keep that from sticking, if I can help it, rubber. What do I do with them? I'm looking for this big floppy moppy brush because I'm going to drop some watercolor on there. Where is it? This one here might work. Let me see. Yep, that work. Okay, got the water. Now I just need to get the paint. And we have a cracked lamp right behind me. don't know if I can get, I might be able to get it all in here. Maybe move it a little bit more that way. Get this plastic off here. I had these paints for a really long time. These, what are they called? Komabari. I never do the color charts. I never swatch anything, but someday I probably will start swatching or not. Maybe there are people who are swatchers and non-swatchers. I think I could be a non-swatcher, ladies. I could be. But anyway, I had these for a long time, and Lori, Pink Girly Lori, got hers out the other day, and she was showing me something, and I was like, oh, I think I have those paints. And yeah, I did. I had them. Let's see. I'm so messy. These won't look like this in a few weeks, girls. I'll have them all messed up. Nope, that's not the color we need. We need a. Let's try this color. Let's see here. I have to do a painting today or soon for my great nephew who passed a few days ago. I'm not feeling motivated, but really wanted to do something special for them. Azra, I'm so sorry to hear that. Know that I have you and your family in my thoughts and prayers. And I know that, I'm not great, but maybe something that you saw today could give you a little motivation. But I'm not a sketch artist, or I'm not a, what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for. I'm not a portrait kind of artist. I dabble every now and then when I'm watching. I watch a bunch of really, really talented comic book artists on Wednesday nights, Tuesday and Wednesday nights, Drawn and Quartered. And over at Blacklist Universe, I also watch Doug TenNapel, who is the creator of Earthworm Jim. And if you don't know what Earthworm Jim is, it's a graphic novel. It was a game, and now that Doug has apparently he now has the rights back to it. He's reinvigorated Earthworm Jim and Bigfoot Bill. Bigfoot. So I do buy a lot of comic books. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't buy as many as I do, but they're for Chris, my son Chris, and he enjoys them, so that works for me. Let's see if we can get some purple on here. No. Because I just want to dab. If I can just get it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Peeps, look. It's working. It's working. Woohoo. I am a happy girl. I am a very, very, very happy girl because it's working. And I know the glue still isn't completely dry yet, but it's starting to pick up color. The weed's starting to pick up colors from the watercolor. Sharon, I'm hoping I'm not getting what my kid. Oh, Holly. Honey, I pray that you don't get it. Man, he was so sick, honey. Oh, no. I'm getting so old now. Every time if I get a creak or something creaks or something just seems a little out of whack or whatever, I just blow it off because I just know that it'd be something else. It's always something. Holly, if you get sick like Mike and you've got to run back and forth to the little girls' room and all of that. I mean, he was in bed for a couple of days. Right? Okay, let's see here. I am. Okay, Azure. What other color can I kind of try and get to pop on here? I really am kind of tempted to do this hot pink color over here. Try and put a little bit of that on here. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. It picks up that hot pink really nice. Really, really nice. And I know probably it's not the real color of the flower, but it serves the purpose that I was trying to achieve here. Let's see. You know what? I'm not going to be able to get that to work. Let me there we go. I need to get my other screen up here. So I have two screens going at the same time. So I don't have to keep switching back to autofocus all the time. Now see, when that glue dries all around it, it's kind of like it be sunk into that glob. And that is kind of what I'm really looking for. It may not make any sense, but I want it to get to where I can just pour some goop on top of it, and then it just kind of like a resin pie. Orange. You want more orange? You want more orange on these? Is that what you're saying, girlfriend? I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. Okay, guys, I have to get a drink and get some nicotine. Hey, Rhonda, sometime would you like to come on with me? And while I'm making, you don't have to come on the screen, but you could come in the studio and be in the background and chat while I'm doing art and stuff. Think about it and let me know. Just send me a private message over there at that messenger place. Or if you're on Twitter, you can do it. You can private message me on there on Twitter. So, what do you guys think so far? Am I getting anywhere? Do you guys understand what I'm doing? You would, Rhonda? Thank you. Well, I'm kind of thinking, Rhonda, if I'm going to go on and do art and you're going to come on and narrate with me, we probably should do that in the evening. Don't you think? I'll let you decide. But I do think that we would be successful. I think we could make some people smile. I printed out a few pics, but I feel bad for them. I feel so bad for them. It was sudden and no answers. Wait a minute. I'm trying to read. I didn't see what Azure had up here. He died. I was wondering about them paints. These paints, those are those Kamabori paints. I don't know. I think that they were a gift from my son or my husband or something. Something like that. I don't remember. I printed out few pics, but I feel so bad for them. It was sudden and no answers. He just went into a seizure and they couldn't stop it. So they have no answers. He just went into seizures. How sad. That's okay, Rhonda. We'll get you. We'll get you in there. We'll show you how to do it. Our Hollywood mod of the year, Holly. She can show you. She'll explain how to get you in. And like I said, you don't have to come on the screen if you don't want to. You can just be in the background, read chat, and kind of help me along. Maybe I do need a little help sometimes when I'm working. So anyway, orange. I think somebody said orange. Let's see if we can get some orange. Where do you want the orange at? I was thinking about like down in here would be like just a wash of some kind of brownie color, like maybe this. See, this is kind of baby poop color here. I kind of like that color. To kind of fill in. You like that color? Kind of gives it an antique-y kind of look. I don't know. It's got a few more minutes anyway. I'm only going to go for a few more minutes. Holly won't mind me. But I am going to go ahead and put some of this in here to the background because I'm trying. Hopefully, I can get some more depth out of this. But yeah, I kind of like that orangey color. It's not really orange as much as it is a I don't know, kind of a brownie color. I know there's a name for that color, ochre or something, maybe yellow ochre, yellow ochre. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think it's starting to show up nice now, isn't it? Well, Rhonda, I'm excited. I was going to ask you I'm so happy that you came on today because I've been wanting to ask if you wanted to come on and chill with me. Did anybody find out what's going on over at Phibbsville? Are we out, or are they working on it? Okay, let's see here. Yep, I do. I like that color in the background. I don't know why I always wait and do my backgrounds last, you guys. Lori was talking to me. She goes, Sharon, if you kind of thought about that background ahead of time. I do get some background in, but I guess it kind of works okay for me the way I do it. Oh my gosh. All right. Bam. Candy, do you like it? Do you like how this is turning out? I know you're probably thinking, man, mixed media. This girl's a nut. This isn't mixed media. This is just messy media. Messy media. Oh. Let's try some of that brownie, real brown color over here. Oh, yeah. There we go. If I can just get it like right here, I may have to do a little peel job right here. See, take off some of that. For some reason, that was looking pretty hokey on that leaf right there. I don't know why I did that. Didn't do it on any of the other leaves. Here, I'm just going to paint over it there. Now it'll just look like a weird leaf. Weird. So. Okay, guys. Well, it's 4 o'clock. So, Sharon, do you have... I don't have any of those. What are they called? Gansey watercolors? I don't. I have these little paints that I like. And most of my watercolors, let me show you something as you're most of the watercolor stuff I have were things that people made or I made myself, like these. You know, this is a palette that I put together from some Squeeze watercolor paints. I can't think of the name of them. And then this here, this watercolor palette, this watercolor palette here, Vaughn sent me. I don't know if you know who Vaughn is, but this is the watercolor palette that Vaughn works from, her very first one. And she sent me the exact same palette so I could work from it when she was watercoloring. And right now she's not watercoloring, but I think that, and then, these here were my favorite watercolors, these Senneliers. I know my paints are a mess, guys. My paints are really a mess. I was curious because I have them, and these that you have look like them in the pans. Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying now. Okay. This says Coma Berry, whatever they're called. This says Maz Art. I miss Vaughn too, Azure. But every time I watercolor, I think about her. I mean, look at what I did to this palette. This was my very first real watercolor palette. And I have used this puppy. I have used it and used it. You can see I was not really ever a red and orange girl. But I did love that pink in this one. But I keep this when I want to try to do something. You know, because the very first watercolor painting I ever did, I sent it to Vaughn. And that thing was a mess. Boy, it had a hole in it. And I had to repair it with glue and stuff. I loved her streams too. And another thing that I miss is because I always wanted to try that. What do you call it? She had that really special paint. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was some kind of special Genesis oil paint. But it was made so it wouldn't dry until you were ready to bake it. Yeah. So this pan's not too messy yet, but the reason I got this out is because it had these bright, I don't have any neon color paints. So that's why I got that one out. So I don't really know about watercolor per se. I just know that the people who send me watercolors, they use like a lot of very fancy watercolors, like this one here. Lena sent me this from Denmark, and so I'm not sure what's in here. She's got some different brands. She probably has different brands in here. Probably some Mission Gold, some Dana Smith. I don't know. Maybe they're all Arteza. I just don't know because I don't see them put them in there. But they're beauty. So I can't tell you what's best, but I do think that, yeah, you're right. I think that they're the same. Because look at the colors. Are the colors still, do the colors look the same? Exactly the same? Because I just found this palette in a box yesterday. Lena, you are always lurking. You're always a lurker butt. Lurker butt, lurker butt. There's sweet Lena. Let's see here. Okay, they were all Artesia brands in the pack that Lena gave me. So anyway, so Lena, I was gluing weeds down today. It's still not dry yet. I'm thinking they'll show up better. It'll look better when it's dry. I did a flip through of some stuff. Oh, Lena, you're not kidding. That face thing is turning out great. And you know what? Another thing, Lena, is that I didn't know that you were having trouble with your with arthritis and stuff. I have arthritis really bad lately, and I think it's the weather. But look, my fingers are so swollen, and they're never this swollen. They're usually pretty thin looking. So it looks awesome, Sharon. Super colors. Well, like I said, I have there's some really bright colors here. I know one color I am going to invest in is that blue. A couple of those colors that Janet was using the other day. What were they? Mission Gold. I think it was Mission Gold blues. But that is some cool stuff there. Cool. Anyway, so my next step here is to figure out how I can what I'm going to use to pour over this thing. And just, I don't want it to be like real thick, but just a little bit. Stay away from tomatoes. It's bad for arthritis. Oh, Rhonda, I love tomatoes. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm just kind of going to put some stuff here and make a my little closing thing here, guys. Because I don't know what else to do. Been on here 2 hours, and I can't believe I'm finally on, and I'm getting ready to leave, and Lena is here. Lena, I'm always so happy when you come on, and I don't know. I wish I could do something for your arthritis. I have some stuff here that I use, but I think you can only get it here in Missouri. Hopefully, you can get something out there where you're at to help. Of course, everything we love is bad for us. I love it with cottage cheese. I'm smoking, if you guys want to know what I'm doing. That's why I want you to come on, Rhonda, so when I'm smoking, you can chat with everybody. You've been here from the start, Lena? Thank you. How you think I'm doing, Lena? Think I'll ever be any good at this art stuff? I'm gonna wait for her to answer while I look for. Oh, I gotta put my Trump train. I'm gonna put my Trump train picture up here too. Doesn't really match with the green, but I'm putting it up there anyway. I'm surprised that this many people were here watching because it's a Saturday and it's beautiful outside. But Brian's outside working, so it doesn't do me any good. I can't go anywhere or do anything. I'm looking for something to make a pretty ending picture for my weed thing. I loved your flip through. You have a ton of great pages. I especially love the one with the baby wipe that turned out to blue flowers. I did that with Colleen. Colleen and I were just doing a like a little Zoom thing, the two of us, one night because I couldn't sleep. And I noticed that she was like one of the only people that was on. I could see her little light was on. So I asked her if she'd keep me company, and she did. So we got together and did a couple of little pages. And that's where that came from that night while we were working. And I felt so much better after I got off my call with her. And it ended up being a great page. And now, I think we may have a screenshot. Does anybody like that one? I wanted my watercolors to kind of stay in there. There we go. Now we have a, what do you call that thing at the end? I always forget what they're called. Oh, Lena, I tell you what, I hope that we can get back to the humor of, the best thing I ever saw was when you were doing the New Year's Eve. You were doing your New Year's Eve thing. Not last year before last. Yeah, I've been around a while. I just realized that. I've been around for a while. Jeez Louise. Anyway, yeah. Every time I see that guy, Bootsy, what's his name? Bootsy Sweetheart. His name's Roy. Every time I see him, he comes into somebody's chat. I'm sorry. I hope that he doesn't hate me. But that's the first thing I think of is that New Year's Eve thing that where Roy was a guest. Crap. Come on. I fuss too much with, when it's time to get off because I want to have a nice photo to pick from. Now I'm leaving it alone. So, ladies, thank you everybody for coming by, and Lena, thank you for being here from the beginning. That kind of makes me feel so awesome because I know you've been around a long time, and I'm so new that it means a lot that you come over and hang. Azure, thank you so much for coming by, and Holly, thank you for your hard work today and getting everything into the chat, all our links. Maybe we could put Lena's link in real quick before we get off of here. I can blab for another couple seconds. Why you do that for me? I know you're a stalker, Lena. I'm a stalker too. I love stalking. I just go sit and watch, and then if something cool happens though, man, I have to chime up. Hey, Rhonda, send me a private message about when you think is a good time that would work for you, a time that we can do it regularly, just for a couple hours, just like 2 hours tops. If it goes longer than that, it'll be because you and I decide, and Holly is okay with the modding situation. The bleachers are full these days. Yes, they are. They are, Azure. God bless everyone, and thank you for coming. Be kind to one another. Let's keep each and every one of us in all of our prayers. Azure, I would say a special prayer for you tonight, honey. I'm so sorry for your loss. God bless everyone, and see you guys. Let's see. Oh, I'll be on tomorrow, probably around 2:00 tomorrow, and do a page. Rhonda, I do have an email. Let's see. Email. Did Holly leave already? I know she was making lunch. I don't know how to put my email into my description. In my description box, I'll have to figure that out. Hey, Rhonda, just if you private message me or just come do something, send a picture on my Facebook page or something. We'll get in touch. We'll work it out together. Miss Lena, I'll see you next week when you stream. Cool girl. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. And until we see each other again, Rhonda, orange man bad.